Well, this one's going to be interesting, isn't it? I'm in the eldest son's bedroom with his crazy headset on, and hopefully I am broadcasting as Drone and Sundry. And let's just jump over to Manchester. Let's find the right screen. What are we going to be looking at? We are going to be looking at this, which is Operation Zenith, and it's just about to kick off, and these are scenarios that they'll be rolling out, and there'll be an on-airfield delivery, a runway inspection, beyond visual line of sight, an atmospheric survey, so on and so forth. Let me switch over here. Now, what I didn't think to do was bring another screen in. If anyone is watching, and if this is broadcasting, if you can leave a message in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. I've also got, there we are, that tuner going, and I'm wondering if you'll be able to hear that as well. Yeah, all right, I tell you what, why don't we dive off to YouTube? And I don't want to share this bit, do I? Right, and who knows, we might even have someone join us. But at the moment, right, there's Manchester. There's nothing there. What's the time? It's 1:15. I think we might expect some action from there very shortly. I know David Walters is in the talk, and I'm looking. I'm talking to David Walters on WhatsApp, and he'll give me a heads up when it starts. I'm going to ask you, can you check the channel? See if we're there. I was rather hoping that that aired. I think we're going to turn the squelch down a bit there. I guess we can't hear it because this receiver is actually about 20 miles away. So, yeah, that'll be an issue for us, won't it? Actually, I could look at my phone, couldn't I? That's what I could do. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. Let's have a look. So, let's zoom back a little bit. I'm trusting this is what you're seeing. Oh, I wish I had two screens. I wish I had two screens. There's Manchester, the centre of England, all manner of other things. This is 360 radar, absolutely wonderful service, really wonderful service. All sorts of tracks all around the UK. If you're in the UK, it's the best by far. It absolutely is the best by far for ADSB, Mode S, and FLARM tracking. Can't think. Actually, I don't know why I don't need my son's phone.
Verified last report located. 1963, contact Scottish Control 134.430, the
Right, okay, checked it for myself. We are live, the funky headset. But that's not what I want to do. I want to see these here aircraft. I'm going to ask David what order they're going to come in. Oh, the scenarios. Oh.
Thank you.
There's the airport down there. Lost the airport. Ah. Oh, good. Right. Thank you. Thank you. No, because I haven't got multiple screens, the the comments are hiding underneath this. With me sliding this around, is that sliding around? No, it's not. Okay, cool. All right. So, all right, let's look at the scenarios then. So, an on-airfield delivery, I guess we might hear, perhaps I should dive across the ground frequency for that. We might hear about that. I'm guessing not. So that's with Callan Lenz, Adrian Eves. I wonder if he's there. He's generally a good egg, but I would never say that to his face. Very nice chap, actually, Adrian. Very nice chap indeed. They're based in Salisbury. And then what's the next one? The next one is runway threshold inspection. Again, I don't think we'll be hearing anything about that. I guess they might be warning aircraft on the ground frequency that we're on, the tower frequency that we're on now. When that's occurring, what's the next scenario? I don't even know if they're going to appear in this order. Okay, then a railway inspection nearby. I guess we are going to hear about that. Again, Callan Lenz. Unless it says that at the bottom of every single slide. This is Manchester University Cascade. This is a popping up on what sort of height they're going to do this to. I know it's going to climb to some sort of altitude and test the air and dive down again. Commercial VLOS, so that'll be a little mapping thing nearby somewhere. Oh, I know what we could have. What we should have here, what we should do is we go to SUS News. I don't know if you've ever heard of SUS News. And we should go to the drone safety map, and we should see what altitude angel have got promulgated in this airspace now. It's very quiet on that frequency, isn't it? So that's mainliners there. I'm not seeing any aircraft yet. Yeah, David's just checking I'm live now, which I am. Yes, we'll agree. We'll agree to sign into Altitude Angel. So you can go to the drone safety map at the top of SUS News if you've never seen this. And this is we'll have to whiz ourselves up to Manchester, which is up here, and see what. Okay, that's the airspace. So any notifications hiding in there? I'm not. I should have thought about this before. I bet it looks better on the app. Can I log into this? Let's see what happens if I log on. All right, let's go back to this. Not a lot happening there. That seems very quiet. But it looks like it's working. Should we turn the squelch down a bit? Let's turn the squelch down a bit. Wow, and then the paint dried. Let's see if I can get some times out of David. Say he's in the room. Let's just press that again and see if that maybe that had timed out. Give me some times, David. Give me some times. Oh, he seems to think the first aircraft event's going to happen at about past. Runway inspection vehicle on road via voice, a separate common operator on ground. Yeah. Let's see then if we can find. We're on tower. I wonder if they've got a separate ground. They must have a separate ground frequency. At so 1863 is tower. Let's see what Manchester ground frequency. Let's have a look, because we're not hearing that those two either, are we? 25, 1, 2, 5, 6, 5. Let's have a look. We're waiting for the UTM aircraft. UTM, waiting for. They got fire. They got director. Let's go 12185 and see. Let's just go 12185. Well, it says it's Manchester ground, but I'm not hearing anything. So he's taxiing. And then the paint dried. So we have scenario 5, commercial VLOS. Scenario 6 is site survey. VLOS within Manchester's control zone. Scenario 7. Safeguarding. I think that's going to be looking for rogue elements. I know DJI there. I know a couple of other. Hang on. What's that's going to dynamically change airspace at the airport and create control zones. The airport can then authorize flights in these zones. So it looks like they are dynamically shaping the airspace there. That's amazing. It says, feel free to use these images. I have no idea how to share these images onto here, David. All right. All right. Well, that'd be interesting to see if that airspace then changes shape while this is going on. I'd be amazeballs if it does. Right. That doesn't seem to be working, does that? All right. What other frequencies can we try? Ding, 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 ding. Let's go back to 11862. Let's just refresh this window. That doesn't seem right. Then nothing's happening there, does it? One 216. Okay, all right, let's go there then. Thank you very much. J36. 21.6. That says Cambridge. Which would seem remarkable, as it's 144 kilometers away. But there was something there, wasn't there? There's a lander. Any further traffic? Who's this guy coming through here? There's a microlight. I wonder if that's going to route overhead the airfield to cross-control airspace at Manchester. Tower. What was Tower again? It was that was. I wonder if there's a history on that thing. Let's see, what was tower? Tower was, I think it was 118.65, wasn't it?
Contact ground 121.855.
121.855. I'll use the old pencil for that. Contact ground 121.855.
Jersey 358 Tower. May 05 left clear to land from 110 degrees 8 knots.
Where's that Jersey then? Oh, there he is. There he is there. He's cleared to land. So we'll come here. Let's see what settings I've got. So I might have moved the sliders, doing something else. Filters for use, temporary flight restrictions, show advanced. Okay, got it all there. Okay. All right, and then we get to scenario 8, don't we? And scenario 8 was airspace management.
CCSA Tower, hello to you. Hold at Delta 2, landing traffic short, final to 05 left. I'll call you back very shortly for the backtrack.
Looks like the on-airfield delivery is happening, according to Dave. But obviously we're not seeing anything. It's shown to them. I guess I know the police helicopter is due to arrive later, so I guess the only thing we're going to see is the police helicopter.
Emirates 23 Echo via Delta 1, backtrack runway 05 left, vacate at Alpha Echo please, and hold at Alpha 1.
That's him. So they've got a drone in the air. It's in the air at the airport now, and you can see these aircraft are operating.
Thank
UAV.
you.
Is she called UAV then?
55, bye-bye.
I think. And the paint has dried. So in here for you. Just see if it zooms out on this. Yeah, to zoom out. Okay. Get back there, right? Closing them. All right. So I'm wondering if any of these aircraft I thought that they were going to be fitted with pings. So obviously the first one hasn't been. Oh, hang on. No, about to go live. All right, about to go live. So is it going to dynamically change the shape of this airspace? I wonder. I wonder. Oh, hello. Or was that just because I zoomed out? What's that there? Gas venting. Very quiet, this tower operator, isn't she? Still there? They're still making noise. Would be more exciting ordering coffee in Australia, but sadly, as I'm not sat in England to be at the event, this is all I could do. And I just thought some of you, dear viewers, might be interested in this. If any of these pings, what I'm interested to see is if a civilian ADSB network can pick up any of these here airframes, wherever they'll be. I'm guessing that the railway inspection, here's a bit of railway, is going to be along here somewhere.
Emirates 23 Echo, you ready for the departure on Alpha 1? Emirates 23 Echo, Roger, thank you. Fly at Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 05 left. Alpha 1, line up and wait.
Tower, good afternoon, Winnie.
Julie 75 Delta. Emirates 23 Echo, change of plan now. We've got a lot behind the next inbound, so hold it Alpha 1. There will be one for land. Julie 75 Delta Whiskey, runway 05 left, clear to land. The surface wind 110 degrees, 13 knots.
Oh, there he is there. That's that one there. He needs to sort out, Vueling, he needs to sort out his microphone there, doesn't he? That's him there. That's the one that's just caused the change of plan. G36, thanks. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it on this. It's busy enough, and I don't think we're going to hear them on handhelds there anyway. Never been to Manchester. It's a pretty mad arrangement, isn't it? 2 runways like that. I never knew. Just intrigued to know if that airspace is going to dynamically change shape. Segment 1. Okay, here's an image which I can't share with you right now. Request to fly initiated by ground control station of Callan Lens. Okay, there should be ADSB on the first aircraft. Let me ask Dave, what is the task? Don't see any. So the air trafficker in the tower is clearing this aircraft in a normal way through a flight strip, and then I'm not quite sure if then that C-42's popped up again. Is that moving, or is that That doesn't seem right, does it? Speed 247. Keep an eye out on that.
Emirates 23 Echo via.
He's gonna. I can, Phil. I can do that. You're absolutely right. It's just, I'll do it. I'll do it now. I'll just better tell. Oh, I won't do it. All right. I'm not going to do it in this window and cover all that while that's happening. How else could I do it? I could. He is moving up there, isn't he?
75 Delta is gas vacating hold at Golf 1, contact ground 121.855. Good day.
Shall we see if they've got anything on? Let me make a note of that frequency. That was 118.625. Let's go to 121.855.
Runway 05 left, clear takeoff, temperature 110 degrees, 9 and off.
Thanks. Continue through Golf 1 onto the taxi range forward behind the American. You'll be passing on 753 when you pass.
Afternoon zoning on. Afternoon, Ash. Oh, this is the
KLM 36 uniform after the viewing. Continue via Juliet and then at Bravo to hold at Bravo 4.
It's the airfield delivery task that's happening now.
Bravo Charlie, turn right onto Echo Bravo, hold at Bravo 4.
So it is. Was that scenario number 1? Let's have a look. And if it is, then we'll know that they're appearing in that order. It is scenario number 1. So scenario number 1, the airfield delivery task is happening. Well, I'm not seeing any, and that's supposed to have ADSB, but I'm not seeing that. Which drone show, Ash? There's so many of them.
Thanks. So it's the right turn 3 Golf 4 onto Juliet, and then Bravo, in fact, Juliet Kilo 3, please.
What are we seeing in the window? Yeah, you are seeing what I'm seeing.
KLM 36 uniform, obviously giving way to the EasyJet there, so follow that traffic all the way to holding point Alpha 1. Easy 41 Bravo Charlie, the right turn Delta, left Charlie Alpha to holding point Alpha 1. So that's code 98. Just stand by, please. I'll call you back very short. Number 537 Tango afterwards. Stand by.
There's the next guy in. Now, I don't know if the police helicopter.
Your tow is approved left onto Lima. Just down
National Grid helicopter operating up to the north there. It was that thing.
Aviolink 5 Delta. If you just confirm once you got the guidance, you could 5.753.
What do we think, team? Back to tower, or do we listen out on this for this airfield in? Oh, the NEC one. So it's, no, I won't be in the UK for then, unfortunately.
American 735, you're going to require. So, Kilo Kilo 3, it's immediately left the hold at Delta 1 at short. American 735, contact the Tower 1.
Well, if it's happening...
Easy 41 Bravo Charlie, hold out for 1, contact Tower 118.630. Today.
It's another frequency, wasn't it? 118.630.
Follow the KLM, just passing through there, the holding point Alpha 1. Thomas Cook, Golf Mike, thank you message. Thomas Cook, Golf Mike, Roger, is it just one engine and 3 minutes? Yeah, okay, Thomas Cook, Golf Mike, one engine, either one needs a cruise support when you can see it.
Oh, ping, there we are. Ping 01 to the south. So there's our first aircraft. So this is the delivery drone task. There he is there. And there's some aircraft there. Jolly the Wally, it works. So let us go to the tower frequency, I reckon, don't you? 118.625 for us now. I reckon that's all we're talking to that. So 118.625.
Full Manchester today, runway 05 left clear to land the 72120 degrees 9 knots.
102, shuttle 2 Victor.
Is there a vehicle on frequency for runway inspection?
That's the runway inspection. So that must be the runway inspection task, not the delivery task.
Yes, so you do the runway inspection. Yes, so thanks.
So it's sat at 350 feet at the moment.
Is it the 5 feet going to... American 735, Tower, good day, around frequency. American 735, Roger. The anticipation is that after landing traffic will fast track you down the runway to vacate, and then you'll be holding in sequence for departure. Do you still need a minute, or you have to fast track as soon as the aircraft is landed?
There's the lander.
The 4 Bravo Charlie, or 4 ready.
Did you form Bravo Charlie, Tower, good day. Ops 3, Tower.
Ops 3. Oh, ping on.
Ops 3, Tower, we're trying to call you. Just stand by, please, I'll call you back.
I zoom out so there's any more launching. No.
American 735 at Delta 1, enter runway 05 left. Backtrack, vacate via Alpha Echo, hold Alpha 1. American 735, thank you. Shamrock 204, left turn on Kilo, hold it Kilo 3.
It's a Shamrock 204.
Ops 3, push message. Ops 3, yeah, I believe you'll want your runway inspection. Are you near Alpha 1? Runway 05 left at Alpha Golf, and then if you backtrack to begin the inspection, but just be advised that the traffic is the American 330.
So that's that. What's that, scenario 2? Let's just check. Yeah, so that was scenario 2, runway threshold inspection. So that's the one that's going on now, I guess. But you know as much as me. Obviously, we're relying on the coverage of 360 radar now to make sure. Tell me, is this air, can you hear the air traffic okay in the real world, if anyone is still there? And yet paint has dried. Perfect, thanks, Josh. And G36. Was that it just popping back up again? No, that's American Airlines. So I want to see if they've gone to number 3. That's a visual line of sight linear infrastructure. Our man in the room's not keeping me informed. I shall dock his pay. Grids, yeah.
Thank you for continuing on.
They're operating over there, that National Grid one. I wonder if they're going to become part of the scenarios. That's interesting. They've been loitering, or maybe they're just working. Zoom back in here. Might very well be that there's no ADS-B coverage down here on 360 radar.
November 537 Tango, just in case you need to get you everyone a little bit earlier. I'll position there, and that's maybe Alpha Golf, but I will call you back.
Now let's have a quick look at this, see if that's shaped or done anything. Doesn't look to have done, does it? If I zoom in here, is there anything more? Let's get rid of let's get rid of airspace. What's that say now? All right, it's not telling as much, is it?
So you happy if we line the lights, private jet behind you on the runway? We're going to hope to get him away. November 537 Tango Alpha via Alpha Golf 1, line up away from the verified left on vehicle vacate. There's one vehicle to vacate and one to depart. 5160 knots until fall, please.
The grid, I wonder if National Grid's going to be involved in this. And I've been keeping my eye on this guy, this microlight, the whole time. He's been milling around up here. Up to no good, I'd say. Up to no good. Have we got reporting points on here? Let's have a look. Danger areas, radar corridors, TACAN, waytimes, NOTAMs. Oh, look, we could have had civil frequencies. Let's put that up and see what happens. Oh, look. That would have been a way of knowing. How very cool.
November 7 Tango Alpha runway 05 left clear takeoff. Traffic wind 110 degrees, 109. EV41 Bravo Charlie, thanks for your patience. So your airborne frequency, when instructed, will be 133.8. Hold position 1 command.
Hold position, when instructed 133.8, EV41 Bravo Charlie.
So the guy on the ground with no position, that must be a Mode S aircraft. Over to the cricket pitch. Where's the cricket pitch? So over to the cricket pitch. So which one is this? Is it this one? That that's scenario 3. Scenario 4. Or is it this one? Is it going to be...
Easy 41 Bravo Charlie behind the landing at 319 Alpha 1, line up of weight, runway 05 left.
There's in November. He's 206 Caravan. He's MLATing now, I should think. Is he MLATing? Oh, it won't tell me on this.
November 7 Tango Alpha traffic information for you. The VFR helicopter operating at Rossburn as well.
Winslow Phoenix Sports Club. Winslow Phoenix. They're close to the east. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
110 degrees, 11 knots.
Oh, Winslow. Okay. Winslow.
Special 2 Victor vacates to the left, hold out, Foxtrot 2.
Oh, Foxtrot 2, 17.
There's two at this. Well, we know who he is. That's milling around, and that. Because I know they're going to have some bogeymen coming into this to aggress the drones wherever they are.
Those... Contact ground 121.855.
It is Winslow cricket pitch, just confirmed by Dave.
1 Bravo Charlie, second in 110 degrees, 10 knots, runway 05 left, takeoff.
Takeoff 2 Bravo, easy 4 Bravo Charlie.
Winslow cricket pitch. What's in here somewhere then? Well, let's see what no towns do. Let's see if we can add those in here. The 360 radar. Let's see what it does for us. Frame.
Easy 58 Papa Zulu, runway 05 left, clear to land 7.120 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear to land 05 left, 58 Papa Zulu.
KLM 36 uniform behind the landing over 320 Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 05 left behind.
Just going to ask if there's that the...
November 7 Tango Alpha, just information on that previous reported traffic. They have now departed Rossburn to the south.
Tango Alpha, Roger.
That's got to have been here. Yeah, that's got to have been that one. That was Earth giving traffic on the grid. So he's heading to the south. No threat going away.
41 Bravo Charlie, contact service control 133.8. Bye bye.
Ping 3, there we go.
Busy 385 Juliet, Manchester target day. Easy 58 Papa Zulu left into Juliet 4, contact ground 121.855. Bye bye.
Actually, that's a pretty good example of how.
Uniform runway 05 left clear takeoff, the surface wind 100 degrees, 10 knots.
That's absolutely not in the way of any traffic at all, is it? There's nothing there for it. Now, I wonder what it's going to do. Now, is this going to be there's the railway? We know there's going to be a railway inspection, or is that the atmospheric inspection? What was scenario 3? Scenario 3 was It was railway inspection. Oh, look. What do you reckon? Is that the cricket? Is that the very cricket club? I wonder. In the, I think it is, isn't it? All right. Okay. So I should think we should hope to see this one moving up and down a little bit then.
Jersey 385 Juliet, runway 05 left, clear to land, Jefferson 100 degrees 9 knots.
Clear down, 05 left, Jersey. 385 Juliet.
There it goes, and that one's off. Yeah, there it is. It's moving. He said, and it stopped. Are there any threats and any worries? There are no threats and no worries and no hurries.
Canon 360 on the front contact Scottish control now 133-1.
That was good sleuthing, G36. Okay. Doubly good sleuthing then. But it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, does it? It seems to have been walked around the cricket square. So they're currently hacking off the groundsman. Let's have a look at the scenario 4 then and see what that little image looks like.
385 Juliet left again, hold Juliet 4 in contact.
We have to work out where those two little buildings are.
Making 73505 left, take off wind 120 degrees 10 knots.
Supposed to be BV loss.
Like hold at Alpha 1, your departure frequency 1, instructed 133 definitely. Hold Alpha 1. Chelsea Juliet, if you're with me and you can accept it, hold at Alpha Go. I've got we are in Delta Alpha November via Alpha 1 line on the 05 left.
Oh.
You'll get 2 minutes.
Bing is gone. That was the last one, wasn't it? Ah, uAvionix is here. Hello, uAvionix. Are you? Oh, what's 250 there? Is that one of yours then, uAvionix? What's that one popped up there? Oh, what an honour to have you here. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, I think, isn't it, for you? Something's popped up there in that park. Now, who's that, I wonder? Ping 02. There we go. Seen, Phil. Got it. Looks like a very scenic area that it's at there. So that's 1, 2, and 3 that's arrived. Now that one's more interesting, isn't it? Because that's just about at the end of the runway. That. I wonder if that was a radio check of ping 03. What's this 206 doing? That's been out and back. That's one that departed earlier.
Shell 3 Juliet via Alpha Golf line up May 05 left. Via Alpha Golf line up Alpha Golf 05 left. Easy, 790 correct via Alpha 1, you can line up away 05 left, going to be number 2 to depart down at 321. Shell 3 Juliet 05 left, should take off in 120 degrees 10 now.
I wonder if they're talking to all of these on ground, whoever's operating these. Remind ourselves of that ground frequency.
Delta Alpha November, contact Scottish Control 133 decimal 8. 138,
That was pop-up traffic, wasn't it? That. It was 3,000 feet. What was 2? No, so it's not definitely not 2. That's 4. That's that. That's 5.
Easy 790 Quebec, runway 05 left, clear takeoff, wind 120 degrees 10 knots.
Well, there's 1,800, there's 1,800 odd feet, 1,800 feet separating them there.
November 7 Tango Alpha, Jamaica approach 905 left.
I wonder if this is one of the one of the mapping tasks.
Shuttle 3 Juliet, contact Scottish Control 134 decimal 430.
Should we pop across to that ground frequency again and just see if we might hear any traffic on that related to these? That first one was the runway inspection was definitely talking to her. Was it 121.855? Yeah, yeah, 121.855.
Qatari 7 Juliet. Just for your information, there's now no slot restriction.
Pings come up on the CM map. No more pings. What is this guy doing? 1,000 feet milling around. Maybe we should be on tower.
33 Charlie Kilo, ground, good afternoon. Stand 5-1, pushed out to 3.
This what's being shown is a missed approach, demonstrating how an aircraft with a missed approach and how drones need to respond if at all. So there's going to be a missed approach. Well, let's guess that's him. Let's go back to the tower. Was 1865, I think, wasn't it? 263. You can always do that. Yeah, okay. All right, that's that guy lining up then, isn't it? $65.
And then we've got 7 Tango Alpha, just defending our trace for the missed approach, non-standard right towards south.
Oh, that's
Sure, no Papa Whiskey, thanks. It's down to half one hold.
all right. That's him gone. Seems like there's delays and stuff in the scene, that can't we? There's going to be, they're making proper videos of this afterwards. Which are obviously going to make a lot more sense. Yeah, it is. It is. It's 206. That's the aggressor aircraft, as we thought. We don't have. Yeah. All right. So what departed earlier is the issue. I might refresh this as we are.
Right, I want to just let you put an exercise and progress at the moment. Just be a few minutes and then I'll get you going.
Okay, no worries.
Ping 0.
Right, I want to kilo via Alpha 1. You can line up away 05 left.
Alpha 1, line away 05 left. I want to take a walk over here going over to the left run. Cross the departure path of 05 left or left on to 05 left.
So Tango Alpha, that is all for
I've got to turn flight paths back on. I switched them off earlier. There we are. There's his flight path. Ping 02 is on the map again. Where is Ping 02? Speed 0. Ping 02 is not moving, wherever that is.
Well, I'm going to leave the kilo runway 05 left to take off wind 110 degrees 8 knots.
And there's Ping 03. Where's that? Is that the... That's back there at the... being walked around the cricket pitch. And 2. Okay, so there's...
Report and final. I need a 2 minute delay anyway between those two departures. So report and final for 05 left, number 1.
Left base for 25 to left on.
So those of you that are joining us, I'm wondering what on earth's going on. If anyone is just joining us, this aircraft has just caused problems for a drone near Manchester Airport, and they've had to shape and do whatever they needed to do to get out of the way. The ping tracks that we can see on the screen here, these are our PAS, and they're operating with Operation Zenith, which is a combination of, or it's a good people from Altitude Angel, National Air Traffic Service, Manchester Airport, and uAvionix, and they are trialing all sorts of things. There's going to be a railway inspection, a BV flight.
Contact Scottish Control 128.055. Yes, please. 128.055.
And only 6 knots, so it's quite a nice day over there, or not too windy anyway. It could have landed for avoidance and relaunch. It could have done. We are, yeah, only when we see the videos afterwards. Only when we see the videos afterwards are we going to get a good idea of exactly how these scenarios went. Nothing's been tried like this anywhere in the world. Nothing as complex as this. So they've been keeping it all quite secret. And I can understand it because it could all go horribly wrong. Now, of course, if I wasn't doing this, they could just be cutting those videos and we'd never know that we were watching it live. Both those pings have come off the screen now. So what do we still expect? I know that this National Police aircraft is, there is a scenario coming up that I do know about. I'm going to ruin it for the guys. I do know that.
In fact, if you can make that hard left hand turn now, can you do that? You just give way to the outbound fly the dash here.
I know that the police helicopter.
Police 151, thanks. Just continue to the northern boundary.
There he is. Police 151, the very man. I know that they've set up a scenario, the police have set up a scenario that the organisers don't know what's going to happen. So the whole system is going to have to cope with whatever this emergency does. So this is going to simulate, is it in their scenario list? I think it's going to, here we are, yeah, it's this one. So, yeah, it's this last scenario coming in from the north, but I don't think they know where the emergency is going to be. He's whistling in, isn't he?
Informed by Alpha 1 line of 805 left. Please 151, just for the purposes of the exercise, they want you to remain north to left.
Remain north of the airfield, please.
And 5 vehicles of Delta Zero, just confirm the number again. 555+1 Delta Zulu 1 cross runway 05 left.
Okay, ping 03. I'm sure this is the railway task. I'm sure that's a railway task because it's right by the railway. So there's a further helicopter there. Who's that there? Who is that? Another helicopter? Yeah, another helicopter.
Uniform on 05 left. Take off 110. Speaker 19 Papa Whiskey, contact Scottish Control. It's 138.059.
He's definitely not completed his task, has he? Ping 03. It's been on and off there. Is this still showing? Yeah, okay. No, it's still showing.
Runway 05 left, clear land wind 120 degrees 9 knots.
Just as I zoomed in, that ping disappeared again. I wonder if it's just because he's moving. I wonder.
1013.
Okay. I'm told that a TFR is active now, but it's on the app, not on the page. So let's go to the Altitude Angel app on my phone. The Guardian Angel.
JC3 Charlie Kilo behind the landing 8320 by Alpha 1 line up runway 2, taxi 05 left behind. Final 9 on the uniform contact Scottish control 134 decimal 430. 124 and on me for
good afternoon, Pakistan 701, Deputy Silence 05 left.
Pakistan 701, continue approach 05 left, wind 110 degrees 7 knots.
Airport 05, left Pakistan 701.
Please 151 and you can now cross runway 05 left for start.
Cross runway 05 left towards dial, please.
So the is the right step, like you hold it on for one. 34 Alpha, 3151 is your next step, crossing point.
Expedite, 3151.
23 Charlie Kilo, be ready for immediate. 3.93, contact line 121.855. Pakistan 701, expected late landing and traffic rolling ahead.
Copy Pakistan 701.
3151, visual under traffic.
Yeah, must be some dodgy ADS-B coverage there from this service. He's down here somewhere now.
05 left, immediate takeoff. 3151, QNH is 1013, remain south at all times.
1013, remain south at all times.
There we are. See the big jump there, so we know there's poor ADS-B coverage over there. Maybe he went behind that landing traffic then. But this isn't a problem now we're having over there.
Pakistan 70105 left clear land, wind 110 degrees 6 knots.
Clear land 05 left Pakistan 701.
Qatari 7 Juliet behind the landing 777 via Alpha 1 line up runway 05 left behind.
Police 151 is making the field land and the V6.
Police 151. Leader and the wind at the airspace 110 degrees 6 knots. Call me when you're available.
We'll go police 151.
2 Charlie Kilo, taxi Alpha and contact Scottish 133 decimal 8.
133 decimal 8 to the 2 Charlie Kilo.
Hello, I'm at 1 kilo Mike, I left 05 left, man up. So it's 1 kilo Mike, Manchester, I can see approaching 05 left, the V1 to roll ahead, the wind is 120 degrees 6 knots.
At the approach, 05 left and 1 kilo Mike.
Stand 701, exit first left, and then left again on Juliet.
Okay, yeah, poor old ADSB coverage there. Is he making his way? That was our hero cricket pitch, wasn't it there? So maybe he's making his way down to the hero cricket pitch.
Pakistan 701, contact ground 121.855.
Ground 121.855,
Qatari 7 Juliet, Juliet landing traffic 3.5 miles, 05 left, clear takeoff and 130 degrees 7 knots.
All right. Well, if that's scenario 8 kicking off, then we've missed all the others, and that's let me just check with our man on the street. Heli landed, yes. Seen. Sorry, that's me talking aloud to Dave.
770 miles, 05 left, clear land, wind 130 degrees 7 knots.
Touchdown 05 left and keeping Mike at 1 kilometer.
Okay. Check 205, thanks, and if you can hold that Alpha Fox and report fully ready.
Okay, yeah, they've done the inspection, so we just saw the takeoff and landing apparently.
Alpha 1 line up away 05 left.
And apparently they're also right now they're
7 Juliet, Juliet, contact Scottish control frequencies 133.8.
133.8,
they're doing the anti-drone, de-drone, and DJI counter UAS stuff now as well. They've been monitoring everything that's been in the area for this exercise, and apparently they have picked up some people that they didn't know were there. Let's see who else is running around in the UK. Let's see if there's anything interesting.
205, thanks, hold it off the box.
9s. That's not particularly interesting, is it?
Everyone to like contact ground 121.855. Bye-bye.
Well, the military aren't playing, are they? Who's that there? There's someone there.
Fire 5, Juliet, Quebec.
Tucano. Oh no, Merlin. Merlin. There's some jets. Tornado. Grobs. Another Grob. That's a tanker. Oh yeah, look, it's been on the ARA. I wonder what chicks it has. Who's that down there? Roadmaster. Oh, there's a sentry. Oh, I wonder if there's a scramble going on. There's a sentry airborne and a tanker. I wonder if there's been a scramble happening. Cranston, nice little airfield there. I used to fly from here. I used to fly a lot from here. Right, let's go back to what we were looking at, shall we? And I want to see if we can get David up on screen.
Ryanair 5, giving direct contact cruise control, 128.055, bye-bye.
128.055, Ryanair 5, bye-bye.
Direct 205, runway 05 left, clear to take off, wind 120 degrees, line up.
I'm fully expecting. Oh, why is that hawk green? It's green because it's got that special tail. That's why it's green. There's the Mac loop. The Air Force is no longer using the Mac loop. There's been too many complaints in there. Some more hawks out of RAF Valley. Basically do all the training there now. Who's that down there? Puma. Wildcat. What was that AWACS? It's still milling around down there. Swedish Air Force Hercules. UAE Bombardier.
54 off member, runway 05 left, clear to take off, wind 120 degrees, take off. Direct 205, contact cruise control, 128.055,
128.055, clear, 205. Ryanair 56205 left, 6 miles.
Ryanair 562, right to target, see approach 2005 left.
Okay, there's
Continue Ryanair 562.
Ping 03 again.
Bye-bye.
Scottish Control 128.055, 24 off November banner.
Ryanair 562, runway 05 left, clear to land, wind 120 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear land 05 left, Ryanair 562.
It's back. It's back, Phil, but they've moved it. Wonder where the pub is there. There must be a pub there. Ping 03 is gone. guessing it's in and out of poor coverage there. This is the paint drying hangout. The paint drying hangout.
Mentioned a good day around there to take or jet line left, fuel first left.
Right, 22 Echo Tower, return, continue approach from 105 left.
There he is, 22 Echo. Yeah, you can see that there. They're wrapping up.
Right, 52, contact ground 121.85. Right. Right, 22 Echo Tower, runway 05 left, set land, wind 120 degrees 10 left.
Good then. 05 left, Brian, to take or thank you.
Wow. That, I think, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, probably concludes our viewing for this afternoon.
Okay, take it, 0, Papa 5 after 1, line up runway 05 left.
In the circuit at Runway. Anyway. Let's go back to Manchester for a final look.
Right, 22 Echo Hotel, contact. Target 88.
Well, I think there's nothing heard from David for a while now, so he's probably hit the bar, and it strikes me that this thing is probably over. We didn't see too much, but we saw something, which is quite interesting. Thanks very much for watching the paint dry with me.
So very good afternoon, 37 Alpha, we do full service on the ILS 7 miles.
All right, that's him. Etihad. All right. Yeah, the radio down, and let's call it a day. Thank you very much, dear viewers, especially for our regulars that join us every Tuesday for our Drone and Sundry Hangout at 21 GMT. Thanks very much. We'll see you all whenever, and yeah, look out for the videos from Altitude Angel. It's all going to be broken down. I think it's been successful from what I can gather, and that'll be perfect. So some world-beating stuff has occurred today. So congratulations to uAvionix Manchester Airport for agreeing to do it, Nats for shaping Airspace and doing stuff, and Altitude Angel, of course. Thanks very much, everyone. I will see you in the near future. I'm going to find the right window to put me back in the room, which is no good at all, as a top broadcasting. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.